I think the main thing is that I just really would like girls to be accepting and loving of themselves, and I really would like them to, just not be so hard on themselves and really understand that, lots of times the things we see on the media or, the things others may say, it doesn't define us as people.
This is Jenna Murray's wish for her future daughter, Veena, which is also the inspiration behind her brand named just that.
Veena is a social enterprise, basically, that I started, and we believe in sustainability and ethical practices. So we're creating a fully organic and fair trade certified clothing line for girls. In tandem, we are also creating a program called Veena Warriors for girls, and the Veena Warriors program actually helps girls build self-esteem and courage using art and creativity to help girls feel good about themselves and really try to help them love themselves and fulfill all the potential that they have.
Veena was formed through focus groups Murray held and her personal self-exploration. The artist says she wanted young girls to feel part of the brand.
I really started to notice that there is a really huge issue for girls with self-esteem, and it is a growing epidemic, and I just didn't feel good that girls felt that way about themselves. And so I really wanted to incorporate that somehow with creativity, which is one of my passions, and so I really wanted to combine the two. And so we came up with this idea where we created the Veena Warriors program that works in tandem with the clothing line. So when girls create artwork in the Veena Warriors program, I use their artwork actually as direct inspiration for the upcoming season of Veena clothing.
Murray says as a child she had her own insecurities, which she was able to overcome. She hopes to inspire young women to follow their passion.
Anyone can really utilize art and creativity to their benefit and to make them feel better. And you don't have to be the best at it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I feel it also brings out things inside of you that oftentimes you can't explain. Sometimes you can draw something much easier than you can describe it in words.
The designer says she creates pieces in her line to be functional and comfortable. Murray hopes the clothing will spark positive conversation and allow young women to accessorize with their own personal touch. All of the clothing is manufactured in a fully fair trade and organic certified factory in India. Murray says watching the designs come to life has been a surreal experience.
It's kind of one of those things where you just you have wanted to do it for so long, and you've been working and working and working like a crazy woman, and it just is coming to life now. And it's kind of exciting that we're starting to share it with the world, and that people are actually taking note of what I've been doing in my basement for all of these months. And yeah, I just can't wait to get it out there and really get girls to participate.
Veena has been in the works since September 2014, but Murray says a lot of her inspiration came from a trip she took to India last January.
Since that's where our manufacturers were, I thought it would be really interesting to go actually see the country where my clothes are being made, but also give back to that community in a way and help girls there as well. And so I actually went to northern India, and I was working in the Punjab state. And so I was working with girls from undeveloped areas. And so these girls have very limited to no access to, basic needs. The fact that their spirits were just so happy despite having literally nothing, it was just such a powerful message.
The artist taught jewelry making to girls during her time in India. Their pieces can be purchased online with proceeds going back to the young girls who designed the jewelry. Recently, Murray launched the Indiegogo campaign and reached her fundraising goal.
Any support that we gain from the Indiegogo campaign, the majority of the funds will go towards the Veena Warriors program.
The designer says the name Veena was drawn from her grandmother, Veena, who's always supported her love of art. For Go, I'm Fallon Wagner.